Many professional sporting outfits have been known to show flexibility when it comes to financial regulation, but Todd Boehly's Chelsea have been the football equivalent of a Cirque du Soleil contortionist. Today we're going to explore two rule changes that have come in direct reaction to Chelsea's various off-field manoeuvres. Now, we could go into the financial dealings of former Chelsea owner, the Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich, but to be frank, we'd be here for hours. But since Boehly's takeover of the West London club back in 2022, he's shown a particular acumen for finding gaps in football governance. Here are two rule changes that came to directly counteract the Chelsea loopholes. Firstly, the amortization rule. Amortization is the ability for clubs to spread transfer fees into instalments across the length of a player's new contract. For example, if you bought a player for £80 million onto a 4-year deal, you could amortize the fee into 4 sets of £20 million. However, Chelsea's transfer strategy under Boehly has been to focus on young players with high resale values. Therefore, they've seen absolutely no need to keep the contract length so short. Ukrainian winger Mykhailo Mudryk, for example, was given an 8.5-year contract following his £89 million move from Shakhtar Donetsk, meaning that Chelsea could amortize these payments to just over £10 million per season. This gave the club a way to manage these monstrous transfer fees, reducing their impact per year in an attempt to manipulate UEFA's financial fair play regulations, as these only assess a club's balance sheet across a 3-year period. However, UEFA stepped in 2023, capping amortization to just 5 years. The second and most recent rule change involving Chelsea has been that of owned asset sales. In 2023, Chelsea sold 2 hotels on the Stamford Bridge site to Boehly's own consortium Blueco, raising over £75 million for the club in the process. Then, in 2025, the club went on to sell their own women's team to that exact same consortium, generating a further £200 million. In the November of that year, however, the Premier League intervened, preventing clubs from using these sales to circumvent its profit and sustainability rules. So, given their track record in recent years, I guess the real question is, which loophole will Chelsea and Boehly be unearthing next?